So Andy Carriger here, Enlist Field Specialist in the Kansas City area. I work a lot in the states of Missouri and Kansas, and so I am here today to discuss new corn trait tolerances that the Enlist corn will bring to the market. First of all, being 2,4-D choline tolerances, just like the soybeans, right? Glyphosate tolerance will come with it, as well as two new traits that don't have a lot of discussion, which are glufosinate and FOP tolerances. And those are the two I would like to focus on here to visit with you about what those mean and what it brings to you to be able to utilize Enlist corn. So first of all, let's start with FOP. So the FOP tolerances, FOP is a post-emergent grass herbicide that is used in a lot of soybeans over the past, but it now has the opportunity to use it post-emerging corn. So this is the first, aside from glyphosate, this is the first new grass herbicide tolerance in corn post-emergent. So as we progress and have more and more glyphosate sprayed post-emergent for grass control in corn, it's nice to have an opportunity to come back in with a secondary grass herbicide to pick up some of those escapes or harder to control grasses. The second thing it brings is gives you the opportunity, either in a replant situation or to clean up a volunteer corn situation where you'd want to come back in and plant Enlist corn and then use the FOP herbicide like a Sure 2 over the top of the crop to control the non-Enlist corn, either volunteer or a replant situation. And so the FOP herbicide is important in the fact that, hey, we finally have a new grass herbicide labeled over the top of corn, and Enlist brings that trait to you. And if you look real quick, we'll pan here and look at, so this would be Enlist corn treated with the 2x rate of a Sure 2, and it has the trait expression is very strong, robust with the FOP tolerance. And so you can see there's no damage, nothing that your typical FOP herbicides would do. So if you look behind me here, we'll look at the non-Enlist corn and what FOP actually does to that. So this would be a great situation where you'd come in and clean up volunteer or replant situation with Enlist corn. Okay, so secondly, let's talk about glufosinate or Liberty tolerance. What does that bring with the new Enlist corn trait? A lot of people don't realize, but we have glufosinate tolerance in the Enlist corn trait. A lot of it is not used currently in corn post-emergent. One reason is because people have not trained themselves to be able to use this later in the season. And so if you think about how Enlist works, Enlist 1 plus, let's just say Liberty in soybeans, it would have that same activity late in the season on large water hemp, kochia, Palmer amaranth. It gives you an opportunity to come in and do a really nice job cleaning up some tough weeds late in the season. And you'll be able to spray that clear up to V8 on corn with FOP or with the Liberty herbicide. And so it gives you the opportunity to come in and late in the year and do a really nice job cleaning up troublesome broadleaves. And so as the nice thing about it, both these opportunities are not new herbicides, and both of them are fairly economical. So you'll have the opportunity to have a new trait with an economical cost per acre. And so those are two new trait tolerances that Enlist brings that hopefully you can use in your operation.